Cartoon Cat. Cartoon Cat is a terror unlike any other, an entity that can shapeshift at will, slipping in and out of reality as it desires. Standing tall and impossibly flexible, this grotesque, cartoonish creature is capable of mimicking the innocence of a cartoon mascot while harboring an insatiable hunger for violence and chaos. Its eyes are bloodshot, its teeth crooked and blood-stained, and its form malleable, capable of warping into whatever horrors it desires. It can manipulate audio-visual media, shaping the world around it through the power of the leaf. Its influence is so vast and disturbing that it is believed to be immortal, a creature so powerful that it could challenge even the most powerful of entities. Beware, Cartoon Cat is not a creature you want to encounter. Sirenhead, a towering, skeletal nightmare standing at an impossible 12 meters tall. Sirenhead is a monstrous abomination that haunts the quietest corners of the world. Wrapped in mummified flesh and resembling rustic metal, it has a pole-like head adorned with two sinister sirens, each capable of broadcasting chilling human voices, distorted radio signals, and eerie white noise. This nightmarish predator is an ambush specialist, lurking in rural, forgotten areas, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It can even camouflage itself, blending in as a tree or streetlight, silently watching its victims. With a haunting origin speculated to stretch back to ancient times, Sirenhead is a creature of unknown purpose, and some believe it can transform humans into its kind. It is the ultimate predator, quiet, lethal, and terrifying. Sea Eater. Far beneath the waves, in the deepest and most terrifying corners of the ocean, lurks a creature so massive it defies belief. The Sea Eater. Towering 5 kilometers tall, 4.5 kilometers wide, and stretching a monstrous 25 kilometers long, this beast moves through the ocean with alarming speed. It's massive, waterlogged form cutting through the waves at over 1,600 kilometers per hour. Its skin, a sickly cyan, gives it an almost extraterrestrial appearance, while its two arms, made of whiting sea creatures, add to its unnerving presence. First sighted in 1923, just before a devastating tidal wave, the Sea Eater's hunger for destruction is matched only by its insatiable need to devour everything in its path. Pray you never cross paths with it. Fetid King. The Fetid King is not a being of flesh, but of corruption, an otherworldly entity whose very existence infects and decays all it touches. This skeletal figure, crowned with a jagged wooden crown, wears the visage of death itself, a twisted abomination that acts as a virus to all digital devices. Once it enters a device, it spreads its influence, duplicating a haunting image titled Came Birthed, JPG, until it drives the device to madness, displaying distorted images of the king staring back at the user with its hollow gaze. The king uses the infected technology to extend its reach into the physical world, and those who fall victim to its digital infestation are doomed to face an unknown. The Slender Man. A well-known figure in the horror genre, the Slender Man is a tall, faceless entity that stalks and hunts its victims in the shadows. Dressed in a dark suit, his limbs stretch far beyond the normal human range, and his body appears to be unnaturally tall, often standing at over 10 feet. His appearance is accompanied by an eerie silence, and those who come into close proximity to him often feel an overwhelming sense of dread, as if the air around them is being suffocated. The Slender Man is known for his ability to induce hallucinations in his victims, driving them into madness or forcing them to commit horrific acts. He has no face, no eyes to look into, just an empty, smooth, featureless surface where one would normally expect a head. He also controls a legion of faceless proxies who act on his behalf, bringing about terror wherever they go. His influence can extend into the dreams of those he chooses to haunt, making him an ever-present. The Wendigo. The Wendigo is a creature from Native American folklore, a fearsome beast born of cannibalism and greed, said to be a spirit that possesses humans and turns them into monstrous, emaciated versions of themselves. The Wendigo is an insatiable eater, always hungry, always hunting for flesh. Standing between 7 and 10 feet tall, with gaunt, skeletal limbs and a horrific, twisted face, it is an apex predator in its frozen habitat. The Wendigo is marked by a deep hunger that can never be satisfied. It is driven to madness by its lust for human flesh, and once it has tasted it, there is no turning back. Its victims, once possessed, lose their humanity entirely, becoming ravenous creatures of the wild, preying on anything in their path. As the Wendigo hunts, its appearance becomes more distorted, the skin shrivels, the bones protrude, and it becomes an even more terrifying force of nature. The Angel. It is not the angelic thing you might expect. This creature, known as the Angel, is a skeletal, humanoid nightmare. Its body is a grotesque patchwork of flesh and bone, with a secondary ribcage resembling twisted, inverted tentacles. The head is a croc skull with hollow eyes that seem to pierce into your very soul. It is an entity that shifts in size, sometimes towering over buildings, other times shrinking to human scale. Its true nature is cryptic, and it has a peculiar tendency to appear to the same person repeatedly, offering cryptic messages or warnings. Is it a harbinger of doom, or something far worse? The Rake. The Rake is a grotesque creature that preys on the vulnerable, often lurking in the shadows of homes or outside windows at night. Its body is emaciated, with skin stretched tight over bones, making it look skeletal and sickly. Its long, sharp claws and teeth are its primary weapons, and its eyes glow with an unnatural, bloodshot intensity. This creature moves in quick, jerking motions as if it's almost too fast for the human eye to track. It is known for its eerie vocalizations, often resembling a strange, hoarse growl or a low, guttural scream. The Rake prefers to attack when its victims are asleep, sometimes crawling into bed with them, just waiting for them to stir so it can launch its assault. Unlike many other monsters, the Rake is not a physical predator alone. Its presence alone is enough to instill a deep sense of fear and terror, as if being constantly watched by something cruel and unfathomable. Bridge Worm. Beneath bridges and overpasses, lurking in the shadows, is the Bridge Worm, a terrifying creature that preys on the unsuspecting. With long, spindly arms that reach up to 9 feet, this worm-like monster hides its true face behind a wealth of skin. Beneath this deceptive exterior lies a grotesque grin filled with human-like teeth and eyes that shift erratically, constantly watching. The Bridge Worm hunts at night, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It uses its fake face to luring victims, then pounces, dragging them into the abyss. When fully grown, it morphs into a more horrific form, the Highway Worm, losing limbs but gaining an even more terrifying nature. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to discuss it or suggest new ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. See you in the next one.